Alright, we're back. So I can't find my missing stones, so I got 3 here that I think were probably for rods at one time. These are probably from Dad's old shop. I have no idea where my stuff is when I moved. It's around here somewhere. I have no idea where it is. So, anyway, we're going to use those for now. We'll see if they're the right ones. If they're not the right ones, they will not hold too good to begin with. Stones have to be true to what you're using, to which mandrel it is. Each mandrel is different, even though they're all made the same. They're not. So hopefully, this will be pretty straight. Let's see. One way to find out, put it together. See what happens. Cut pressure. Okay, I brought over my standard right here. So we put this on the gauge down here, which I don't think you can see, but it's zeroed right now. So that's good. And this is, we're going to go for a 1/10 under, which is on the low spot is 1/10, and the highest spot on this one right now. Now we're getting out of round before we didn't. That doesn't make sense. I thought they were out of round before, but no, this side's good. Okay, this side checks really good. This side's screwed. Typical. Yeah, it's 4/10 out around. Figures the side I measured was the best one. And this one here is going way past where I want it to be already. So it's not the best. Okay, I'm going to skip to, that's the coarse stone. This is the intermediate grit. Let's see if we can save these rods with what we got to work with. If not, we're going to go to different bearings. I ain't got enough material here to even hone with. Yep, we made it. Alright, see how these things hone. Stones match the mandrel, that's good. And we're already way past what I want. So we're going to the next side, bigger bearing. Our new number is going to be a half down. We're already at 4/10. Wonderful. Coarser stone will cut a round hole quicker than a fine stone will. Not sure why that happens, but that's how it works. And this stone is just about completely worn out. Great. Pretty much is worn out. Pretty good. side I could probably get away with the bearing I need, that I have now. And it's pretty round at 1/10 down. Nope, there's a low spot right there. Nope, that's the low spot. Yep. Find that last spot that's bad is good. All about honing just the right spot. Trying to get a number you want, it's accurate. Trying to get the rod squared up. Trying to get them at 2/10 under the low spot on that one right there, but that's still okay. This side needs to be holding more than the other. I'm gripping on my rig. My foot's getting wet for some reason. Mainly cuts on this side, not much over here, so you can fine tune where you're cutting at, where you're not. Alright, that one's doing pretty good. And here on the other hand, it drops down to 4 on the bottom. It's out around. I want to get the high spot off and not make it any lower. Fine tuning to do that. Four, 3 to 4. Okay. I'm gripping on my leg again. Okay, that was our core stone. So you get things rounded out pretty good. I think I'm just going to skip right to the fine stone. Because at best I only got 2/10 to hone. Doesn't leave much. So, the other thing you should do before you finish something is go make sure you got the bearings you're trying to hone to. Nothing worse than honing out to a size you don't have. Or if those rollers got some goofy size that's not what you think it is and you wind up cutting 2/10 too much. That could be a problem. Alright, so here is our gauge. So before this one was half a thou around. So right now And we're going right to 5 this time. Almost. There's still a couple tenths out around, but it's getting better. This gauge is sticky. It's hard to get a good measurement when you got stickiness going on. That was 1/10, which is good. And we're at 3 or 4. That's 2 under there. 2 to 3. So that's what we got right now on those. A lot better than they were. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and see about the rollers that I just got done put all in here. Now I got to take them all out because I just got done putting them all in there. Figuring I was going to use that. Not going to happen. We're going 6/10 instead of 4/10. So that'll be this one here. That's Sportster. We're not using Sportster crap. Big twins over here. So each one of these bags is opened. Looks like that one's the one that's open because it's missing some rollers. Looks like it's not a full set either. So the big twin rollers are over here. Looks like that's the open set. So now we're going to go 6/10, but we're going to measure those to make sure we're actually a full 4/10. And I'll stuff them in there and get them ready to go. So we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Alright, I just got done honing these with a fine stone in there. So it's hard to do this with only one hand, but anyway, we're looking for half down the dial here. You go an extra 1/2 to 1/10 because of heat. It's going to cool after it cools off. So right now I'm just below half the line you see there, but you can see I'm only moving about 1/2 thou as I rotate, or 1/10 when I rotate this rod. There you go. So we're sweeping it from here to here, full sweep. You can see that dial's not really moving around all that much. Before it was bouncing all over the place. And this is the one that was really bad. I can't hold this one straight. I'm inducing half of what I should be in here when I'm turning, but I'll put a little load on it. See, I'm jiggling right there, so I'm trying to move it. Basically, we're about 6/10 on that one down. This one's going to be, I just got done honing this, so it's a little hot. The heat grows quite a bit on these things, but you can see it's only 1/2 out. And about 3/4 on this side. Before I was sweeping 1/2 thou, and then like this, you know. All right, so we're sized now for the bigger rollers. I already pulled out, so these need to be cleaned up now and then double checked. I always put them on the rod to make sure they feel good before I call it done, because I've had 2 sets I did that were tight after I honed them for whatever reason. I don't know why, so I had to hone them extra. But anyway, that just tells me the crank pin was not round like it was supposed to be. There's something wrong that I couldn't measure with a mic and stuff. So, you know, I already got pulled out the bearings, so the old ones are over there, the new ones are right here. I'll be putting them all in there, and we'll be back.